Well, working on this movie, just as soon as I started working on it, from the very first piece of music that we recorded, it's just, for me personally, went into a different direction than anything that I've done working in the different bands that I've been in, where it's just straight ahead rock and roll and very straightforward. You know, for this one, it just really took my imagination into a different place. And I started using recording techniques and different instruments or different sounds that I've never actually used before, and it came very naturally. So I was like going, if I did this with my own music, you know, for like bands, it'd be pretty interesting. So it was sort of an eye-opener, you know. A lot of discovery happened in this last 6 months. I think it's more just the different kind of stuff that I play, that I get a chance to be able to explore different types of stuff that I like, because there's so many different types of emotional content in the movie. Yeah, just different emotional cues sort of ask for different types of sounds, and I feel very comfortable doing the different things that I do, you know. And you just don't hear me do it that often, because I'm always in a rock and roll band that's sort of more or less one-dimensional, so you don't explore all those different kinds of things. So it's been a lot of fun for me, because it's a huge outlet for me to play like all these different kinds of things that I never really get a chance to do. And one of the other things was Elayo's got a lot of wide tastes in music, and so some of the stuff that he was into that he would use for temps, I'd be like, oh, that's really cool, you know. So I liked all the music that he picked that was already written, that he thought would sort of, that this is the vibe, or this vibe, or whatever. All that stuff I really liked, you know, so that was very inspiring. But I think that the music is probably, I would imagine, is almost as important as the characters, because it's such a huge voice throughout the music, throughout the movie, and each piece of music is so indicative of what's going on in the scene and the kind of feeling that the scene has, that it's a pretty important vehicle for the characters in the movie and for the story and all that, which I think is going to be really cool.